Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of The Bug Warrior. In this episode I will show you the current Mythic endgame rotation after the last patch that finally fixed Mythic drops in Season 14. As always, please consider to subscribe if you're looking for short and straight to the point action RPG guides. Alright, let's get to it. After this week's patch, there is a very simple rotation that you need to follow to get Mythic Uniques, Iconic Mythics, Mythic Seals, and also Pandemonium Fragments, which, as you know, are the materials needed to convert Uniques to Mythic Uniques. So step 1 is to find Superior Lair Keys. Since many of us spent a lot of our keys before the patch, now we need to grind once again. However, now it's very simple, as all you need to do is farm the Deathtoll Chamber. There are 3 ways to access the Deathtoll Chamber really fast. The first one is to open any escalation or nightmare dungeon sigil that has the ruptures affixed. Once you open it, your objective is to close 50 ruptures in order to access the Deathtoll Chamber. This is probably the fastest way to do it, since you can always craft nightmare dungeon sigils at the occultist, or you can combine 5 Nightmare Dungeon Sigils at the cube to get 1 Escalation Sigil. If you choose to run Escalation Sigils, remember to select the Branching Pathways node at the Nightmare Dungeon's Warplan, so you can always have 3 portals at the end of the Escalation Dungeon, which will increase your chances of finding more ruptures. The other method is to simply slay the Realm Walker at Hawazar. Right now, as you can see, is very popular and you will find a lot of players because it is a good way to get Superior Lair Keys. Here, all you need to do is activate the 3 idols around the Realm Walker, close the ruptures, and slay the Realm Walker. When you do, enter the portal to the Deathtoll Chamber. Once inside the Deathtoll Chamber, activate the central pylon, slay as many enemies as you can so you can grow the circle, and be sure to spawn the Soul Ethers. After this, slay the Wailing Exarch and get the loot and Superior Lair Keys. Depending on your luck, you can get between 1 to 3 Superior Lair Keys per dungeon. This is of course at Torment 12. Once you have enough keys, go to the Corrupted Reaper lair, which is located at the Pandemonium Threshold in Hawazar. Now, before you farm the Reaper, I strongly suggest you activate the Lair of Plenty node at the Lair Boss's Warplan, since that will give you 2 chests instead of 1 at the end. Each chest will reward you with 2 Pandemonium Fragments, so by getting the Lair of Plenty node, you will end up with 4 Pandemonium Fragments every time you defeat the Corrupted Reaper. Aside from the Pandemonium Fragments, this is the best place to get Mythic Uniques, Iconic Mythics, and Mythic Seals. Right now, as you can see, sometimes things can get pretty crazy and you can end with 3 Mythics per run. Here, for example, I got the Doombringer and 2 Mythic Uniques. After slaying the Corrupted Reaper, go to Temis, go to the cube, add a Mythic, and select Convert to Mythic Unique and begin crafting. Since now we've got a reliable way to farm, soon you will find the Mythic Uniques that fit your class. However, please note that getting a Mythic Unique doesn't always have great stats, or better said, the stats you're looking for. So you will be doing a lot of crafting until you find something that works. Anyhow, I just want to share the current endgame rotation that a lot of us are doing. If you know of a way to improve this, please share with us in the comments. We reached the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. If you made it this far and found the video interesting or useful, please consider to share, like, comment, or subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.